Coach, we saw Danny Wolf get recalled by Brooklyn and get some real minutes last night it was actually. What was it like for you to see that?
It was exciting to see. I was happy for him. Happy for him to get it was his first minutes in a real life NBA game. Early in the game, he looked confident. He looked prepared. So I was happy to see that.
And Malachi Smith last game here, he was your top scorer. He played an electric game, 24 points off the bench. How happy were you to see that kind of output from him?
Very happy. We got depth on his team. He's been working hard, extremely hard in practice. His vitamins, he just stayed ready. His next man up mentality, and when he's plugged in, he was ready to go.
And my final question is, tonight you have the undefeated Toronto Raptors 905, headlined by our old friend AJ Lawson. What's your mindset heading into that one, and how do you hope to slow them down?
They're playing really good basketball right now. They're the number one defensive rated team in the league. So we got to do a really good job of taking care of the ball, making a simple play, and being strong with the ball. Like you said, AJ's playing really good basketball right now. I'm excited to see him, but I want to beat him as well.
What do they do defensively that poses such a challenge? Their first three games were under 100 points, 35 points last game, something like that.
Super aggressive, heavy nail help team. They're helping off strong side corner, so they're making the game junk, nasty, a little chaotic. Our guys just got to be strong with it, make the simple play, the obvious reads, especially when those guys are helping off strong side corner, heavy nail help. And they're just gambling for steals. They're just very pesty.
Coach, the three-point shooting for you guys the last couple games, the last three, in fact, it's been the best in the entire league. What's been different, the first three versus maybe the first 4 games when it comes to shooting the three at a high clip for you guys?
Yeah, I mentioned it before. I thought early on our guys were taking the right shots, getting the right shots, shooting with confidence, and they just weren't going in. We didn't do anything differently. The guys are still touching the paint, getting the right shots, and now they're going in. I trust our guys. I believe in those guys. They put the work in each and every day. So it's not surprising to me. Throughout the season, you're going to have your ups and downs where you're making shots and missing shots. We have a culture of work here, so they put the work in. It's going to show eventually.
How does it kind of change the game when your opponent now sees what you guys have done from three and they have to kind of respect it versus maybe early in the season and say, oh, those guys shoot 25% from three, you can kind of, maybe pack the paint a little bit. Are you expecting opponents to do something different when you come, when shooting the three just absolutely on fire?
Yeah, it just gives another weapon, Like you said, like when we're not shooting the ball extremely well, teams can switch up and go zone, That's another way you can slow teams down, I think when we're shooting the ball well, it's hard for teams to go zone, and zone has been prevalent in the NBA now. It's coming back as of recently, and teams are using it as an adjustment. So when we're shooting the ball the way we're shooting the ball, it's hard for a team to use that as an adjustment. But you have to play straight up.
Just off of Matt's point and questioning on the threes, not just the makes have gone up and the percentage has gone up, but also your attempts over the last couple. So is that just a product of because they're going in, guys are feeling more confident to take more? Is that just within the flow of the offense?
Yeah, one thing the staff and myself do, we encourage these guys to shoot when they're open. And they've been doing a really good job of getting in the paint, and this is the way we play. Like last game, we had 30 paint sprays, which we get in the paint, we spray it out. That's the highest we had all year, And like I said, it's the work. Those guys are very, very confident, and when we get those paint touches and we kick out for threes, just let it fly. And we're gonna miss some, we're gonna make some. Our attempts have been going up, so it's been cool. It's good to see.
The second chance points against College Park, you had 31 of them, second most in franchise history.
Yeah.
As a coach, I'm sure you love seeing that extra effort, which is something that, from my vantage point, you guys have done very well this year. Hitting the floor, taking charges, scrappy on the offensive glass. What was your read on the game in College Park?
Yeah, we
We
encourage that. That's one of our signs that we're playing hard or not. The charges, the 50-50 balls, creating second chance opportunity points for ourselves. That's a sign that we look at halftime every game to see if we're playing hard or not. And those guys have been doing a really good job of crashing the glass when we're shooting as many threes that we're shooting right now and getting those second chance points.
Obviously, without Danny here and with Grant out, it's going to create opportunities for other guys, especially David Mwaka. I'm assuming going to get minutes inside.
Yeah.
See guys being able to take advantage of this opportunity, who can kind of fill the void.
Yeah,
Inside.
yeah. Like I'm happy for those the opportunities guys are about to get today. They put the work in. They work hard, they work extremely hard, and just sometimes throughout the year you just get the short end of the stick. It's nothing you're doing wrong. It's just that it's just the numbers crunching. And now that, like you said, Grant is out, Danny's got recalled. It's got a time for other guys to play. Give time for other guys to step up and take full advantage of the opportunity. I'm happy for him. Like David played a really good game last game for us, and I hope we just feed off that game and carry it today.
Is that a case where now, with he's really your only true 5, I can
Yeah.
see him looking to try to play small?
Yeah,
in certain
yeah,
situations?
yeah. So we'll go small today. We'll have lines where T. Scott or Trey Scott is at the 5. We'll have lines where Dre's at the 5. Just kind of explore a little bit too, to see if we got anything there with a small ball unit that can put guys in what we call the triangle, which is our 5-man position. See if we can get anything out of that.
When you look at Raptors, they kind of don't really have, with the exception of AJ, anybody who jumps off the page. Whereas versus Greensboro, you had all these guys scoring 18, 20 points per game. I mean, how are they doing it when they're now 6-0 with, I hate to say it, kind of like no marquee names really that kind of grab you? They seem like they're doing it with defense, kind of like cohesive team. I mean, is that kind of like a fair assessment of it?
Yeah, I mean, they just play extremely hard. They play extremely hard on both ends of the floor. I think they got names. They're probably the bigger names in the G League, but they have some really good high caliber guys that can play really well. In their 2 ways, you got Martin, we call him Chucky Hepburn. He's pretty good as well. So I mean, those guys, they're a really good basketball team, and they're a really good player. They play together on both ends of the floor, and I mean, they've been playing extremely well so far.
I know Scott asked you about him before, but what insight do you have on Nelson from coaching him for a little bit last year?
Yeah.
Try to slow him down.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to slow him down. He's so fast and so unorthodox with his speed. He's shooting 3 very, very well. I mean, we're just gonna be super aggressive. Try to top lock him so he won't be able to come off screens as easily. Kind of just be as disruptive as possible with him. Good.
Thanks, sir.